Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Justice Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Gordon is there. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, and that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Rick Porcello gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a pop-up now. Devers in foul ground, and no one will track it down. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 2 for 6. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Porcello, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Malik Smith, the next to hit, is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to second. Pedroia has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Nope. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Here's Steve Pearce now, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits in 11 trips.
Steve Pearce.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Versatile out there. Can play you some center field, can even play the corners. This is a guy that can really go get it. Super quick feet. Be on the lookout, though. Some will test his arm.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ellsbury has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2.
What's up, Boone?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Henniger sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
What up, what up,
One
what up?
left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Chilling at work. How's work going?
Into the box, Domingo Santana. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the both sides are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one. Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. It's back to Seattle right after this. So striding forward now, Sandy Leon, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in line as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I love the show.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they
I love
couldn't have
baseball
hit
games.
much better.
Baseball games are my sport. I sit there and play them for hours.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Hold
As
on.
the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for
I said
1
I love
for him here in
baseball.
this one.
It's like I just sit there and watch a whole game, or even the games. I just sit there and play them for hours.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is line to left. Santana is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is
About that.
in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and 2 strikes.
A ball.
Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Devers backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham in his career against Porcello. He hits at a 364 clip. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Slider whiffed on
Got
for
him.
strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25. Steve.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Beckham calls for it. And that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Riding in once again, D. Gordon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners have their first hit of the game. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Well, that's the first
my
hit
mess
of the game.
back
That's a good
up.
one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pierce has it and not in time.
What?
The run scored.
Bullshit.
Now batting, Domingo
That
Santana.
was so bullcrap.
In his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw won't get him.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 coming. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The designated hitter.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Healy, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for the Red
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop,
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Smith's on the move. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Number 3.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ellsbury, a runner at second with one away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Now back, left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia.
Let's see if I can keep this going.
So far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now back.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Santana coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit softly on the ground to first. Pierce takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
In now, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Porcello's ready. Here's the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a
got him.
Swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail it here 2-1. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Steve Pierce. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field.
They're gone.
The definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 2nd home run early in the year. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Zach Roskup will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 59, Zach Roskup. The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lifted in the air out to left. Santana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now
ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-1 Boston. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
No balls and 1 strike. Devers is over to take a look. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way towards second. But this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. The 9. Sam Tuivalu will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon, 0-2 on his line thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Liner towards second, but an angle right to him for the first out.
Now batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Leading off the inning, Ryan Healy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Devers has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit in the air to shallow center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the third out. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Martinez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Well, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Steve Pearce will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Rafael Devers, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gordon will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Striding into the box, Tim Beckham. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This is pulled into right. Betts is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Malik Smith. And they're down to their final. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. Pierce is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 5-2. Roenis Elias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line toward the alley in left center, and Ellsbury's aboard with the base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And
God!
the ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Corey Guerin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D.
In the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here's a look over to first. Oh, it throws him, and they got him.
Damn.
The 0-1 on its way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Appreciate it.
And that certainly represents a career milestone, hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. This will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pierce. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Mariners 2. Ready once again, Edwin.
For the Mariners, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him.
Got him.
He goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a pop-up now. Devers has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Rick Porcello earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Both Sox have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is to get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make, he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gordon moving to his left.
I'm not doing really good
for the second out of the inning.
I can do better though.
Exactly what they wanted.
It's all right though.
Up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded. And the Healy at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start than this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, D.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Gordon is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. That's certainly a weapon for him offensively. It could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head.
Oh, damn, I messed that up.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-1 to count. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped him up. Leon over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And set up working the play is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Smith falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he's safe.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Healy, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Here's another 0-2. Now that's popped up. Devers camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and that misses inside 1-0. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and
Got
a miss.
him.
He struck him out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely
gone.
blasted. High and deep. And
home run.
Gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 3.
In now, Sandy Leon. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Red Sox on the home run by Ellsbury. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. This one's down to third. Over to the third baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, Malik Smith. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, number 196 for his career. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Mookie Betts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Steve Pearce. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hard hit ball to short, right to him. To Gordon for 1. To Healy for the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Smoke toward third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The first baseman, Ryan.
So striding in, Ryan Healy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Striding in, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Beckham waits on it. 1 out. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation, right?
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Strike out. Nope.
Popped him up. Pierce in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. A ball and no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
So the first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well.
Looking for the fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-1. So the Red Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Seager is under it. 1 out.
Now batter, second baseman.
1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lifted in the air to center. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Standing in, D. Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he takes 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10.
In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Waiting on it is Smith. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Beckham from the outfield grass. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. To short. Bogaerts has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in now, Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. They still trail it here 2-1. Hunter Strickland is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Hunter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
The catcher, number 3.
Here comes the first pitch.
Leon.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Line drive, right field, base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Pedroia on at first. Nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Pedroia rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman, number 25.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped up. Seager has a play. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No error.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. The Red Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
He throws him on the fastball there. Kyle Seager is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Tim Beckham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Pitch is popped up. Leon shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. 1. Roenis Elias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Devers, right field, and carrying
God!
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now 6-1 Boston. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon.
For the Mariners, the second baseman,
Matt Barnes takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
number 42, Matt Barnes.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Count even now at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over until it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitch.
Struck him out, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. Both Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Marco Gonzalez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball.
Just give me a quick moment. Gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, Poon. I'll be right back.
Shit!
Yo, Poon, do you still want to see me play this, or you want me to see me switch to a different game? See me play this, or... you want to see me play some Apex? Let me know.
Okay, cool. I really liked that, the greeting. That was really cool.
Okay, what else? We need better pictures. You always played as the Rockies. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I always pick the Red Sox. Red Sox is my team. Yeah, we just did that trade. Let's see. I don't think I want anybody else, to be honest. Now I need a good relief pitcher. Yeah, I need more relief pitchers. He's tired. Let's put Mookie Betts out too. Why is there 2 Dustin Pedroias? That's so weird. Why is that on my team like that? I just noticed that. That was just weird.
Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Pinder is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Pinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Lifetime against this particular arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Triggs has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strike a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, another foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Vogler down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Popped up. Holt in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Laureano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again 1-2. Weak roller right side. And a flip goes to Buchholz covering for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Holt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The A's strand 1. Still no score. Here's Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
The right fielder.
And the pitch.
Betts.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left. 1 out.
That is it.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting 6. The left field.
For him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Back to the alley. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Bogaerts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
Batting 7.
Now in the box, Brock Holt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Next for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Buchholz right back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Again, a 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Bluffed by Bogarts. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready now, Chris Herman, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Herman, or Herm the Worm, as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Runner at first following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Herman, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Moreland. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Throw is low, and it gets by.
Now, I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Are you serious? That's why.